Here's the thing. When times are this trying, they're actually an opportunity to go deep into your center and find a transformation so that you can get bigger than the challenge that's in front of you. And that's what this time's all about. It's really about us searching deep within to find what we can that will be our crucible of transformation and faith. So somebody asked me this week, how am I managing? How am I finding my center? And there were many things, but what I really wanted to hone down today with was this one message of really getting to this transformation for yourself. And so I'm going to just talk about 3 strategies to do that, but I really want you to hone in on that, because if you can find a bigger version of yourself, then going forward, you're going to emerge from this challenge in a way that is going to stun you. And I don't want you to forget that you've already figured out new versions of yourself, right? Because you've had to figure out, like I have, your work, your life, your family in these crazy times. And so you're doing it already. And I'm just saying that I also want you to do it inside, in the inner work. So the 3 ways that we're going to talk about today are, 1, is really deepening your gratitude practice. Now, I know I talk about this all the time, but it's because it's that important. And if you're not in my gratitude community on Facebook and you want to be, please come join us, because it's a really supportive, inspiring community. But when we deepen our gratitude practice, when we find something every day that we're grateful for, what we're doing is not only creating beauty and positivity next to the challenge, but more importantly, what we're doing is getting in the energy of how we want to feel so that we can transform. You have to move into that energy to actually make transformation possible. And so gratitude does that. And there are many ways to do that, whether it's in your journal, whether it's talking about a dinner, whether it's, oh my God, I'm just looking in the background. Actually, today's my husband's birthday, and we made a gratitude board for him. I'm telling you, this is part of my life. Incidentally, I also made him a happy birthday chalkboard, which I'm really proud of, and I just want to show off because, anyway, calligraphy and lettering is my new relaxation and meditation. I'm so proud of myself. But anyway, that's a digression. Someone out there tell me you do it too, so I don't feel so weird that I just showed you my preschool artwork. Anyway, gratitude, really important. Number 2 is really letting go of toxic stuff. So how much input can you let go of? Whether it's news, media, relationships, people in your life who don't serve you, parts of your day or your routine that didn't serve you and maybe now you don't have to do, and you're realizing that without them you're much better off. Really looking at how can I sustain this letting go even when things come back to maybe a new normal. So there are 2 big ways. And both of those put us more in the energy of being able to transform, being in the possibility of transformation. And then the 3rd biggest thing is actually working off of that, is really the antidote to feeling powerless in the face of all this challenge. So when we feel powerless, when we feel hopeless, the antidote is transformation. It's faith in yourself. It's the faith that you can transform into a better version of yourself. So that's that part where I really want you to hone in on, which is really digging deep into your center and seeing how you can recreate yourself. Whether that's through a meditative practice, whether it's through a new way of looking at the world, whether it's a new way of treating the earth. If you can get into your bigger version, then your older version that sheds away after this challenge is done, that's going to feel like you have come through this powerful and resilient. And I guess that last piece is the most confusing, I think, about how to find that bigger version of yourself. But if you can even just ask yourself every day, where can I transform? What pieces of myself have I had to transform through this that I want to hold on to and that I want to become the newer, bigger version of myself? Sometimes it's not about me or anyone giving you an answer. I mean, for God's sake, I don't have the answers. None of us do. We're learning together, right? But it's more about what questions are you asking. I really believe that. So the questions that we would be asking in these 3 strategies are, what can I be grateful for today? What toxicity can I let go of today? And what piece of myself can I dig down and find to recreate and transform me into a bigger version of myself? Is it the way I treat the earth? Is it the way I am with my family and those people I love? Is it the way I do my work? Is it finding a calling, a deeper calling than I've had before? Whatever it is, and it's day after day, just asking yourself that question. And I really, truly want to share with you just what I've been doing, because we're all human and we're going through this together, is that I'm asking myself these questions every day. And what I'm finding is that I am digging deep into my center and my core, and every day I feel a little bigger. And every day that I feel a little bigger, I feel like I can do this. And that's what it's all about. So ask yourself those 3 questions every day for a little while and see what happens for you. Tell me what happens. I would love to hear it. But finding your bigger version is the real message here. Finding a version of yourself that is so much bigger than your old version that you can manage and negotiate and navigate these times. And just believing that and having the faith of transformation and understanding we all have the potential for transformation, all of us, that's real power. And so if you feel powerless and hopeless, it's time to get that back, take it back, and you can take it back with these ways. Okay, I hope that helps. I would love to hear from you and hear how it helped, or other ideas you have, things you're hoping for, questions you have, because I'm trying to answer questions every week. So that was a big one this week, and I'm happy to keep going. I'm loving doing these vlogs for you. I feel more connected to you even though I can't see you, and I've heard from you that you feel more connected to me since you're seeing me, and I would love to hear from you over and over. I'm loving all the emails I get back, and mostly I'm hoping that you're finding ways to be and stay well and safe at home, and know that we will get through this together. Okay? All right. Be well.